I'm super stoked to see breweries still keeping the true name and true brewing kind of alive. What's up, everybody? It's the two-time double chuggy award-winning brewtuber, the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from home. So I was down at the Brewtubers Get Together, and one of our fellow brewtubers, Nutmeg to Palmetto, was there in attendance, and he found, I don't know where, this beer right here, and he brought a 4-pack of it to share with everybody. And I'm really excited about it. He was super excited to find this. He even sent us pictures of it before we got there because of how excited he was to find this beer. So this is the Lightless Walk from Fonta Flora out of Nebo, North Carolina. And it's a collaboration with True Brewing, who used to be out of Asheville and Denver. R.I.P. to True. True is one of my favorite breweries around the country. And unfortunately, back in 2026, they shut down all their operations. However, it seems like there's a handful of breweries that are still keeping their spirit and their name alive. I've been to Denver a couple times recently in the last year or so. Been to a couple bars that have True beers still on draft. Apparently somebody's contract brewing them. And now Nutmeg to Palmetto found this. And like I said, this is the Lightless Walk from Fonta Flora. Look at that cool, True-inspired artwork right there. 7% ABV. And on the back here, it says it's a West Coast style India Pale Ale, hop with Columbus, Cryo, Strata, and Zamba, in collaboration with True Brewing Company. Brewed with water from our wells and 87% local ingredients. And this is canned on, so this is crazy. This is canned on May 7th of 2026. And what's crazy about that is, when I went to look this up to see, because True's been gone for over a year now, unfortunately, I wanted to see if I could find out anything about this beer. Apparently, this beer was originally brewed in collaboration with True back in like the fall of 2024. So that was worried that this might have been a super old can, but it's not. It's only a month and a half, 2 months old. So that means they're still brewing it, still leaving the True name on it, still saying it's a collaboration with True. So that is super awesome. Big shout out to Fonta Flora for doing that. I love seeing the True Brewing name on a can of beer that's a fresh can of beer. Suppose enough about True Brewing. It's a collab with Fonta Flora, and we need to get on into the beer because it's a hot evening here in Cleveland. I'm sweating, I'm thirsty. And what better thing to drink than a West Coast style India Pale Ale? So on Untapped, this gets a 3.90 with 1,000 check-ins. Beer Advocate, there was no score. Gonna get this poured into my IPA glass here. I'm just really excited to have a True beer again. I thought when True shut down, I'd never get their beers again. Then seeing them in Denver, I was super stoked. Now seeing one in a can, just awesome. Get a nose on this. Hashtag dip your beak in it. Piney, stone fruit. Just piney and stone fruit. Kind of fruity. Color. That's kind of like a yellowish orange. It's very cloudy. Bring out my Winemaker Shop SRM chart. I'd probably give that about a 4 on my SRM chart over here. I got about a middle finger's worth of tightly compact bubbled eggshell white head. And I am just really, really excited to have a can of True beer. I wish I could have taken all 4 of those for myself. But you have to be kind and share with everybody else, right? True Brewing, R.I.P. Medium body, a little bit of carbonation, a slight creaminess to that body. A little bit of pininess, some stone fruit, and then there's like a piney resinous finish, bitter finish on the back end. Now it's not like knock your palate out, knock your tongue out of your mouth. but it is piney bitterness there on the back end. And it's very drying on the tongue, but not the rest of the mouth. This is pretty tasty. I'm going to say this, and I'm an idiot because I'll say I don't drink a lot of West Coast IPAs, but I seem to have been reviewing a lot more of them lately. And this is pretty tasty. That bitterness is there, but it's not over the top. Everything's like crisp and clean. Very well done beer. I'd give this beer Lightless Walk from Fonta Flora, collaboration with True Brewing. Oh, excuse me. I would give this a big horns up. I am super stoked to get this beer. Thank you so much, Nutmeg to Palmetto. Really appreciate you picking this up and bringing it to us. If you made it this far in the video, go check out Nutmeg to Palmetto. He'll be linked down below in the description. Awesome brew tuber. He does all kind of different things like nights with nutmeg. Man, he's got so many different things he does. I can't remember them all. But you got to go check him out. Awesome guy. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you checking out my channel. If you like what I'm doing, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and as always, embrace the adventure.